Now we are going to start with the seventh chapter of geometry, and the chapter name is mensuration. In this chapter we have four exercises: 7.1, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4. In 7.1 and 7.2 we will be solving the sums related to 3D objects. With 3D objects I mean to say the sums related to cuboid, cube, cylinder, cone, sphere, hemisphere. In 7.3 and 7.4, we are going to solve the sums related to area of circle, area of segment, area of sector. Now we begin with 7.3 and 7.4. So before we start the actual exercise, let us discuss the formulas which we are going to use for solving 7.3 and 7.4. Now here I have drawn one circle. The perimeter, the boundary of the circle is called as circumference. Now the formula for circumference of the circle is 2 pi r, or the other formula is pi d, where r stands for the radius and d stands for the diameter. Pi has two values, one is 22 upon 7 and the other value is 3.14. Depending upon the values of radius and the diameter, we will take the value of pi as 22 upon 7 or 3.14. Now this entire circle I am dividing into two arcs. One is the arc in red color, one arc is in red color, and the other arc is in blue color, and the other arc is in blue color. Now out of these two arcs, one is a minor arc and the other is a major arc. This red arc is smaller than the semicircle, that's why it is a minor arc. And the blue arc is more than the semicircle, that's why it is a major arc. Let me name it. Here I am putting the point A, here B, X, and here Y. So arc AXB is a minor arc and arc AYB is a major arc. Here I am drawing one segment PQ. If I ask you measure the length of this segment, if I ask you to measure the length of this segment, then you will measure the length of the segment using the scale. You will take a scale and find the length of segment PQ. But if I ask you to find the length of the arc you cannot find out by using a scale. To find the length of the arc denoted by L, we have one formula, theta upon 360 into 2 pi r. Now what is theta? Every arc has one corresponding central angle. Every arc has one corresponding central angle. Angle at the center of the circle is called as the central angle. Now this angle, central angle, is denoted by theta. So I said every arc has one corresponding central angle denoted by theta, and length of the arc can be found out by using the formula theta upon 360 into 2 pi r. Now this theta can be anything from 1 degree to 360 degree, it can be anything. 2 pi r, circumference of the circle is 2 pi r, that's why we take over here 2 pi r. Now if the theta is smaller, arc will be smaller. If the theta is bigger, the arc will also be bigger. So using this formula we can find out the length of the arc. Now we come to sector. What is a sector of the circle? What is the sector of the circle? Let us see that. The region bounded between the arc and the two radii. ये दो रेडियस और ये आर्क के बीच में जो रीजन है, आई एम शेडिंग इट, This shaded part is the sector region of the circle. What was the area of circle formula? What is the area of circle formula? Pi r square. So same way, area of sector formula is theta upon 360 into pi r square. Theta is the central angle. Area of sector can be found out by using the formula theta upon 360 into pi r square, and there is one more formula to find out area of sector. The formula is half into L into R, where L is the length of the arc. L is the length of the corresponding arc. R is the radius. So area of sector can be found out by any of this formula. Now which formula to use when? That we will see while doing the sum. Now I will tell you about one more formula, perimeter of sector. Now perimeter means what? Boundary. So perimeter of sector formula is this. In this sector, what is in the boundary? There are two radius and there is one arc. There is one arc. So perimeter of sector formula is L plus 2R. L is the length of the arc and there are two radii. This sector is enclosed by two radii and the arc. Perimeter of the sector formula is L plus 2R. Now I will tell you one more thing about if the theta changes, then the length of the arc also will change, area of the sector will also change. Here I am drawing three equal circles. I am drawing over three equal circles. Here theta is smaller. So length of the arc will be smaller, and so will be the sector. Here theta is bigger compared to this. So length of the arc will be bigger and the area of the sector will also be more than this one. Now I am drawing one more sector whose central angle theta is more than this two. So the length of the arc in this sector will be more than this one and this one, and so will be the size of the sector. So in this figure, the sector is the smallest. In this figure, the sector is the biggest. In this figure, the length of the arc is smallest, and in this figure, the length of the arc is biggest. These three are equal circles. So depending upon the central angle, the length of the arc varies and the area of the sector also varies.